Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
That has been cut short. Oh, they could break here. Wirtz. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rizal. Xavi Alonso. Bojan. Timber. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Into the channel. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
So no chances falling either way for the time being. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Massar, and he shoots! Juve. Guardiola. And it's Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's bustling through here. Serginho gets across to intercept that. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Camavinga, it's a pretty loose pass. And it's De Bruyne. And they're quick to get it back. Chance for a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Persib Bandung with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne plays it short. Lovely. It's Alonso! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Xavi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Massaro! Oh, split-second reaction.
Massaro is offering a right smile there. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Wirtz. Tries to pass it through. He's going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And the pass is intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Persib Bandung are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Bojan. Massaro. Rizal. And it's Serginho. For Xavi Alonso. Passing nice and neat. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Batistuta into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Khan deals with that nice and simple. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bruno Fernandes. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bojan. Looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Marquinhos can get it clear. Xavi Alonso. And Serginho strokes it back. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're underway for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Played out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Marmouche. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Batistuta tries to clear, and now they can spring out of defence. And this is Bojan, and he's in on... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Minutes is number 10, Omar Marmouche.
Persib Bandung have broken through. It's 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
And he's being shifted off it.
Vert really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Timber calmly anticipates, and he's worked it through. And the shot's on here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Chelsea present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to extend their lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see...
And the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, and another try! But he's left disappointed.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Bruno Fernandes with the short one. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Diouf. There's the shot! Oh, good finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Nice interception, well timed. And here's Marmoush. Massaro! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So the fourth corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 10, Neymar.
Massaro! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Massaro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been slung wide. Serginho has it out. Oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. De Bruyne goes short. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Batistuta. That's a good ball out wide. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Chelsea may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Decent chance! And it's been hooked away. Vitz. Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neymar. And it's Batistuta. Diouf. Spread it left. Diouf. Oh, no joy this time.
Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Massaro. And he was quick to react. Guardiola. Vitz. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's intervened well there. Gently done. Chelsea could be just about done here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Neymar. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and it's played in here. Timber with the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures
There
from
will be
here.
5 minutes added time.
And it's Bojan. Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. Otto. He's found the way through. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Marmoush. Nicely weighted ball. That ball looks a good one. Rizal! Well, the finish certainly didn't. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. There's the whistle.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions.
Here's a shot! Ups him off it and wins back the ball. Has to go back here. Great chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Rijkaard. And it's Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this. Can he spark a counter here? Camavinga. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Now it's Kimmich. Cross needs... and a header! Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Well, nicely intercepted. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Pass somewhat off target. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Grealish. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic. Haaland really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Hernes. And here's Cruyff. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Rodri. Bellingham. Hernes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Pickford with the clearance. And he can clear it away. Hernes. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Hernes. Can he get it through? Rodri. Bellingham. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. And he's felt now Mbappe. Shot a goal! He's scored!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Belletti. Cannavaro. Hernes. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's the chance to counter. Hernus, this might spell danger.
Chelsea can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's Kimmich, looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hernus. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's really well cleared. Bellingham. And it's made its way to him. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Great vision. That's destined for the flank. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Chelsea come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Chelsea leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Camavinga. Impressive job. Crossbar comes to the rescue. It's in. And this is getting better and better. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Serginho. Rijkaard. Cruyff powering forward here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played out wide. This is a promising build-up. He's played it back. Oh, shooting chance! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Cruyff simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Odo looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And that's going to be a booking. Odo.
The attendance for this
Marquinhos
match was
promptly onto that, and that
60,810.
is that. And they win it back again. Rodri. And it's Count. Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. Scholes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Belletti. Cannavaro.
Chelsea are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Marquinhos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Count. It's a good run down the right. Great ball, and he's in here. Marquinhos clears. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it. Decent chance! Now there's a fine ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And now they can spring out of defence. Chelsea perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kimmich going forward.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Threads one in.
Haaland clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ball is over the line.
Substitution in progress.
Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he finish? And it's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench. Oh, terrible mistake. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Marquinhos has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
David Villa ready to try one. And this is a great chance. David Villa! Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Van Nistelrooy stood his ground strongly. Chelsea moments now away from seeing this one out. Camavinga. That is good progress on the left.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Looks a good ball through. Kimmich, cross goes in there. That's that, the end. Chelsea pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
And it's Azar. Wirtz charging forward, the ball at his feet, chance for a shot! And that has been knocked clear. Camavinga, Mbappe, Rodri, Camavinga, he has found the way through. Camavinga unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Wirtz, oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Salah, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pau Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gravenberg cuts out the pass. And the counter is on. Chelsea yet to have an attempt on goal. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Haaland. That pass has been well intercepted. Verbruggen. And it's Azar. Azar. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Guardiola. Now can he find a finish? Forward it goes. Just eases him off the ball.
Liverpool always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg. Now it's Szoboszlai.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Azar. Now it's Szoboszlai. Deftly away. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! And now they can clear their lines. Great chance!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And here's Guardiola. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Camavinga to Guardiola. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kerkej kept aware, and it is Richard, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And so the action is resumed.
Chelsea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Kimmich. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hazard with the foul. Kimmich. Rodri. Out towards the flank. Kimmich powering forward here. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got a throw. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And he's managed to get free. Shifted it to the flank. That's going across goal. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's an imaginative pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Kimmich gets into a good position. That could spell trouble. Shot a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Mohamed Salah. Juve. Now it's Wirtz. Searching pass he's played there. That pass isn't the best. Soboslai, and he's intervened well there.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Gravenberg. Well, that's a dangerous ball.
Liverpool are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Now that's well seen too. Guardiola. Camavinga. Passing nice and neat, and claimed it back. Bellingham! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Just 5 minutes left. Kimmich, chance here to counter.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
This is a promising build-up. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that'll be the end of that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And
great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Filippo Inzaghi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu with the short one. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Filippo Inzaghi. Inzaghi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, well measured. Wirtz promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. Mbappe. And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich goes short. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Chelsea have their second corner now. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. Quarter of an hour played. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Haaland, very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now he's off and running. Bellingham. And it's Kimmich. Pass somewhat off target. Donatoni. Now it's Inzaghi. Donatoni. He has found the way through. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wriggles his way through. Modric! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he can thump it away. And it's Modric. Modric. Good purposeful running this. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Donatoni. Driving on and making good progress. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Kokchu is standing over this one.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Kokchu! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball.
Tries one from range. Delicious from Ju. A finish of true class. And they've got their lead back. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even...
It's Inzaghi! He's having a pop! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, that was vital. Khan gets it away. Bellingham. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Now it's Haaland. Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham knocks it into space. He's found space here. Bellingham. And it's half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, and from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Chelsea.
Inzaghi! He is world-class! Pippo Inzaghi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular...
Good effort from distance. Rodri. Haaland. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rodri. Bellingham. Robertson goes sliding in. Juve. Now it's Wirtz. And that's a good ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Chelsea clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. And it's made its way to him. That has ended up in no man's land. Keeper's got good distance on that. And no, that was never going to make it. Haaland. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a fine interception. Zanetti. Wirtz. Bellingham. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Kukçu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Donadoni. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Guardiola. Now it's Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Oh, well played. Guardiola. Juve. Looking for options for movement. Cross in. Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? Now it's Vitinha.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good, just the keeper in his way, and the shot! Well taken goal. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Chelsea cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves out.
Takes a shot! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness.
Real chance! In he goes again. Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be, should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Chelsea really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Mbappe. And it's Zanetti.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Robertson has the space to scheme. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Has a look and place it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Oh, he's bustling through here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. We are just getting started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers.
It's Dembele! Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Dembele really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now he's got space here. It's a promising position. Plays it across. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Villa. Kukçu. That's an imaginative pass. Chips it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And it's Kukçu. Some really good ball movement. And he's gone backward here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters. And
goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Villa. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hazard. Looking tidy in possession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass.
Hazard! It's bounced back off the post. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, super ball. Fiore.
Chelsea are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
He's in one-on-one. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Kimmich with a real chance here.
Oliveira.
Going for goal!
Coming on to replace him is number 3.
Rijkaard.
Franz Beckenbauer.
Now Fiore. Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's burst through. There's the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And this is Dembele. It's Dembele! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's being shifted off it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Chelsea are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Bellingham. Kimmich tries to play it through. Now it's Kimmich. Haaland. Well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on, and the shot! And that's a good finish. That was a given. It always was.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So could they be onto something here? Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Two added minutes has been
Fiore.
indicated.
And it's Rijkaard. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a good foot in there. Haaland. And it's half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Hello attendees, this is a Lost Children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all
The second
times.
period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Nicely aimed pass. That's going wide left. That's good running with the ball. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Mbappe. Picks it, shapes to shoot! And that's a tidy finish. It is an explosive start to the second half. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it.
Dembele! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
That was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Bellingham. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
The attendance for this match was
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. Rijkaard cuts it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Guardiola. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Guardiola. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Camavinga. Chance! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
The goal scorer!
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has two. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Bruno Fernandes. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri. And it's Messi. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Steaming on. Chance for a shot! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Donatoni. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he was alert to it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Rodri tries to pass it through, and he's all alone, shoots! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Towering header! This time surely! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not so much sophistication as doggedness. That's the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he's managed to get free. That's a good ball out wide. Can he finish? Goal! And we have liftoff.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he won. Decent chance! And there's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played in here. And here's Azar. Camavinga. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sanfrecce Hiroshima with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a fine interception. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Plays a sharp little ball here. No, it's come to nothing. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Camavinga, that is ended up in no man's land. And here's Forlan. He's in plenty of space here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Impressive jump. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Beckenbauer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. Now this could be it. And the shot! Sanfrecce Hiroshima have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodrigo. Great vision. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Raul. Mateus. Raul! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. Marquinhos clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodrigo. Mateus engages and forces him off the ball.
Mateus really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Corner number 2 then. Finds himself unceremoniously... And he shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A case now of... And the shot! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Liverpool may be down, but not out just yet. Nicely shaped ball. And that's definitely not his best. Sanfrecce Hiroshima looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Mateus. Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Pass somewhat off target. Costa Curta. Van Basten is herring after that one. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Mbappe. Odo. Neymar in acres of space out wide. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Played back. And it's Odo. Odo puts... Oh, good climb! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Spread to the right. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? Odo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Forlan. Raul.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Getting up there! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Beckham shapes to shoot! Marquinhos with the clearance. And it's McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. And Azar. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's got away from it. Rodrigo goes for a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have their third corner. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Raul. That is a brilliant interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mateus. There's the shot! Cleared away. And he's gone looking for safety. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Camavinga. Short changes him with that pass. Rodrigo to Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Van Basten. Rodrigo. Azar. Ambitious ball here. Cafu cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's going wide left. Now the delivery. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Mateus. Oh, they can break here. Van Basten. McAllister. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Loose ball now, and he's following up! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Hiroshima clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Sanfrecce Hiroshima present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Drama over the penalty spot. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Liverpool now just needing one.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Looking to play him in, and here's Rashford. Cafu gets across to intercept that.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Knocks it out wide. Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. Denilson.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. Drogba, Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through.
Hiroshima nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Throw in. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Here it is, crossed in. Otto tries to clear. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He is through here. Rashford. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's having a shot! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Sanfrecce Hiroshima have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Indonesia have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists from
Haaland! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Marquinhos gets across and deals with it. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? He's being urged to shoot. Olise. It's a good run down the right. Probing pass. He can run onto that. Gabriel deals with that comfortably. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lobbed in behind. Taken back almost at once.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kokchu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, super ball! And a chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Sanfrecce Hiroshima yet to have an attempt on goal. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, he's been caught and tries a shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
The first breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! And he should have made them pay.
Rodrigo has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's Kokchu. Kokchu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Hangs one in. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
Shot a goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Kokchu. This looks promising.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Foot in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Otto. Ah, such a clever touch. Could be danger here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Elise. Looking to play him in. Ribéry is in a really good position out wide. Elise is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Guardiola.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. And here's Haaland. Shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or
Just a
forcing
quick
the issue
announcement,
even
an
further.
exciting one
I'd
too.
always
We're
be
about to
inclined to go
announce today's
for
lottery
the
numbers.
latter,
Please
go for a
watch the
third,
screen if you have a ticket.
especially with a full half of football still to play.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we get things going again. So much time and space here. And the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima find a position of real strength now. Kupchu. Oliveira. Bastoni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Bruno Fernandes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Camavinga, and he's managed to get free. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
That's a good ball. Rodrigo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Camavinga and Rodrigo. What's destined for the flank? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Hiroshima clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And the pass is intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Defending was strong and firm. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Out towards the flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Hazard. Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. He's got away. He's in a good position here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. This is a promising build-up. Rodrigo, Mbappe. And it's Otto. And here's Neymar. Neymar gets flagged offside. Neymar. Guardiola. Hazard. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to thread one through. He's in plenty of space here. He's picked his way through. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Hazard.
That's good play from him.
Rodrigo. Kupchu. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitution.
Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through. He chance! And a neat finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight.